so much for tuning in to watch this video. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for new punk rock videos every week. Drop a comment on this video and give the video a share if you want to support my DIY channel. And if you're interested in advertising on my YouTube channel, feel free to email me at lastrockerstv@gmail.com. And don't forget to subscribe to Last Rockers TV, the podcast, on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Music. My name is Erin Micklow, and I'm here at Wonk Fest in London with Kicked in the Teeth. Introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Joe, and I play guitar and write some of the songs.
I'm Mike, and I play bass.
I'm Chris, I play drums.
I'm Jay, and I sing.
Woo! You guys were so great tonight. You have so much presence on stage, like really high energy. And it's the first time I ever saw you guys play.
Thank you. Cheers.
We did actually connect in the pandemic. You had sent me one of your records, and I posted about it, and now we're here like 2 years later.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, can we talk about how the band came together?
Yeah, well, we've all been friends for, what, like 15, 20 years, something like that? Played in a load of different bands.
Longer than that.
25 years? 23 years?
I'm 41.
400 years.
And we
400 years?
You were the year
It's
when
been
we
a
were
while.
still-
About 25 years.
I would have met you when I was 13.
30 years.
13.
13.
So to 41 take 13. What it is.
I don't know. A while. We've known each other for a while, and we've played in
Time.
a load of different bands over the years, all of which finished for one reason or another, and we had a bit of a sort of hiatus where we weren't playing. Got pissed at a wedding and decided to kind of get together and jam, and had some fun and just kept it going basically. So it's just a need to be in a band and play and sort of see what happens, and here we are, still playing, having fun.
Midlife crisis.
Yeah.
When did the band officially start?
Go on. I don't know. 5 years ago.
Yeah,
I'm shit with numbers.
2018, I think.
Yeah, because I thought so. You guys are a relatively newer band.
Yeah.
Relatively newer, yeah.
Yeah, but not new as musicians. Like you said, you've been in lots of other bands. Can you guys
Yeah.
talk about some of the other bands you've been in?
He was in the business for 10 years, was it?
Yeah, 10 years.
About
10
years.
long years, yeah.
I played a man called Face of Christ and in Incisions for a bit. He played in Face of Christ.
Yeah, I played in that briefly with the same time as you.
Yeah.
Like a hardcore punk band. And I've mainly done like grindcore, death metal bands.
Talk about metal. People want to hear about
Yeah.
metal.
Metal Mike.
I'm like the metal guy, Metal Mike.
Who doesn't like metal? Like, you know, like 15-year-old boys, like 12-year-old girls. Everyone likes metal.
Well, anyway, yeah, I've been in like metal bands mostly. Wasn't sure about joining a punk band, but I was like, if I can play distorted bass in a band, I'm happy. So
Mike doesn't like punk. Like, he still doesn't like punk.
learning
Like, Mike
about
likes like
punk.
one
I'm
in every
learning about
50
I'm
punk
like
bands.
the Louis Theroux of punk, kind of on a journey, discovering about punk, finding out punk that I like. Found out I like reggae.
Reggae's good.
The reggae thing was like a.
Life is a
It
joke.
was a big thing, wasn't it? You saw Culture Shock, and then you decided you liked reggae, which was
Well, there we go. And I also found out I like jazz. And I'm like Metal Mike, I'm Mellow Mike, I'm reggae. I don't know. But anyway, that's my story. How about you?
I make it up as I go along. I guess the notes every single gig.
Mike's by far the most interesting member of the band.
I've had a very interesting life.
He works as a gardener, and he's recently in his 40s. In your 40s now.
Very recently.
Just like discovered other genres of music, so it's like a voyage of discovery, and it's nice to be just a witness to Mike's voyage of discovery,
I've been
to
on
discovering like bands that aren't Pantera.
a musical journey. This has been
it's still going on.
yeah. Every day I'm educated.
But it's not so much Metal Mike anymore, is it? It's Hardcore Mike.
Yeah,
Sort of
kind
slowly
hardcore.
transitioning
Yeah,
towards
yeah.
the hardcore genre.
Yeah.
But you know what? You're never too old to learn something new.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
think it's like medium core, maybe
Medium core.
medcore.
Medcore. Sort of polite.
Like if you fall
Polite
down,
medium
if you
core.
fall down like a set of stairs or something.
Yeah.
You go into medcore then, wouldn't you?
Occasionally I slip downstairs and then I discover a new genre at the bottom of the stairs and go, no way. Like,
I think you're also like the politest member of the band.
I am quite polite. I do pride myself on my manners.
You do my mum. You do my mum's garden.
Great manners for.
Yeah. Let's not make this entire interview about me though, because
if anybody needs lawns cutting or hedges trimmed, Mike's the guy to do it. He does a really good job. Very reasonably priced.
I'm excellent.
Let's talk about how you guys came up with the band name.
we had like Jay came up with like a list of about 7,000 terrible band names.
They were all great.
And then we just settled on one that was a Zeke album that was also an AC/DC song.
I think naming a band is harder than naming a child because there's already existing names for naming your child and your children, childs. But when it comes to a band, you need to be completely original. And
So we called our band Terry.
And then that didn't work out, so we were like, well, let's just do what we do with our kids and just choose an existing name and
you just
Live Terry.
you had to pick a band name that wasn't a girl that you'd slept with.
I'm not gonna lie, I had a very strange I had a strange melatonin jet lag dream last night, and I think it might have been because before bed I was, researching you guys to prepare for this interview, and I had a dream that my front tooth got kicked in.
no way.
And I was like, and it was like here, but it was like real time on this trip, and I was like, oh my god, how am I gonna find a dentist?
See,
Dentists in England are terrible.
That would have been a more interested answer for the band name, wouldn't it? I had a dream once I got kicked in the teeth.
I think
I kicked in the teeth.
it's probably not the most interesting interview topic, but if you want to talk about home dentistry, you want to talk to this man right here.
Let's talk home dentistry with Joe Penny right here.
Dentistry is easy if you are quite good with your hands and you have the right tools and the dedication to defy all of America's views upon the English. I am testament to that.
Let me see your teeth. So last month you guys finally released a new EP, but I saw on your Instagram that it was delayed. What was the reason for the delay?
I think just everything takes forever at the minute.
What was it?
It would have been the Look What a Cat Dragged In EP. It was like a lathe cut thing, which it cost about £1,000 a record or something. It was kind of insane. But like Jason, who does all the record stuff for us, he kind of takes
Revitman Records. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know why there was a delay.
I saw that though. You were like, "Oh, we're having our delayed EP party. Sorry, it's late."
Standard delay.
Yeah, okay, no, I understand now. So we released a record, but we were doing a bunch of other stuff at the same time.
Yeah.
And we just didn't really do anything about the fact we're doing a new record. So we did a delayed one with Cappy from the Groovy Ghoulies. They were over, and we just wanted an excuse to play with those guys. So we made it like a record release party.
Yeah.
We just needed a reason to play a gig. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That was the truth. Yeah.
It's like you have to celebrate this thing that you just put out.
Yeah, well, we play. We try not to play too much in the town we're from because it's only a small place. So every time we play, we need to make up an excuse. We wanted to play with. I wanted to play with the Ghoulies because I was a big Lookout Records fan. Jay's a big Lookout Records fan, and we just needed an excuse to do the show. So that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we just kind of made it up.
It's like on that side of the room, what are they doing over there? They're about to break through the wall and come into our interview. Shit. Yeah. So can you guys talk about the inspiration behind this new EP?
inspiration behind the new EP. I mean, it's just the same kind of old songs about kind of life and struggling and
I feel
trying
like
to
that's
find
every
the
British
positives.
band though. Like, we're
Yeah.
struggling.
I mean, you know, we were due to record something, and we wrote some songs again about kind of. I mean, one of them is just about bullshit. The rest are just about kind of life and struggles. And it's got my cat on the front cover of it, which looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Do you remember the last record that you wrote when you nearly died? That was a much more interesting story.
Oh my God! How did you nearly die?
Well, I had a cyst in my bowel, and I had to get it removed.
Get your scar out.
Got a scar there, look. Yeah,
Whoa.
got a scar. Didn't
Hey.
nearly die, but we were. That
not
was towards
X-rated.
the end of the writing of that album. But
People
yeah,
pay more
that's
to
not
see
that
that.
dramatic, really. I had a. Hey,
People will pay more to see that.
yeah. Hey.
Save
Say
that. Save that
you
for
nearly died.
our price.
So yeah, I'm in the hospital. I can't eat because half of my bowel, third of my bowel's been removed, and these guys visit me and bring me like raw seafood to eat in the hospital when I'm not even like having toast. So yeah.
You requested seafood.
Yeah. But
we
that was kind of a
visited.
joke. I thought
We
you'd
were
see
there.
the funny side of it.
We could have brought you a Greg's.
Yeah, Greg's would have been better. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, the new EP. Yeah, we've got how many songs on the new EP? 6 songs.
6
6 songs.
And yeah, we've got
Lights Out in Suburbia.
we cover, you know, one's about kind of like how the media is just controlling nowadays, and there's just sort of story after story after story. The next big thing. Whatever comes next, the last thing's forgotten, even though it's probably still going on. It's a big deal. It's done and dusted. We've got songs about Richard Rambo, whoever the fuck Richard Rambo is, some kind of
Fictional
made up
character
fictional
created
character
on
that
tour.
come from tour bullshit stories. And Johnny from Gimpfist is singing on the chorus of that song as well, which is
On the second
pretty
verse.
fucking ace. Yeah, Gimpfist.
So, what are some of your guys' favorite songs on the EP? Individually, what's your favorite song?
I like a song called Lights Out in Suburbia. I've just mentioned. Yeah, it's great.
Okay. Why is that?
I just think it sounds the best. I like playing it. I think the start is good, and I just enjoy singing it. And it's kind of, I don't know, it's the most maybe heartfelt song on there, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I was listening to the EP today. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, nice.
Enjoyed it.
Thank you.
There was one song you played live tonight, and I'm not sure what it was called, but I was like, oh my God, this one is good. I was like, I'll have to, when I go through the footage, I'll have to
Yeah, nice
be
one.
like, what's that one called?
What did it
So-
go like?
so-
Sing it.
I can't remember, like, because it's always a feeling for me. Like, when you're watching a band and it's just a feeling of
Yeah.
why a song resonates. You don't know why.
The first song we played is Gina, that's about my nan who passed away.
Yeah.
And that was the opening song. And then there's the Ballad of Rich and Rambo.
Yeah.
Say the name of every song, and then we can just like cut it in and say that was the one.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. It's one of those, like, I don't know if you guys experience music like that when you watch a band, but when I watch bands, it's always just a feeling of like, it's a physical feeling of like, this song hits.
Yeah. And then the band finish, and you get drunk and forget the fucking song. You know, there's a song somewhere, so you spend the next day going through Spotify thinking, which song was it? Which song was
What
it?
fucking
it's
song
that one.
was that?
Yeah. I do it all
And
the
like,
time.
you can't even remember the lyrics because you just remember a feeling.
Yeah, totally, all the time.
It's like, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I was singing it when they were playing it.
Yeah.
I don't remember
Yeah.
now. Shit. So you guys, do you
the
have?
next single is going to be Gina
Yeah.
around Christmas time, so
Is it?
that's going to be the next single, and that's the last single off the EP, isn't it? We're going to shoot a video for it and get it out there, and finish off that EP. Really is putting it to bed, and then move on to album 3, I guess.
So it's an EP with 6 singles.
3 singles.
Go off. Do it. what else do you guys have coming up for the band and in your personal lives aside from that coming up?
Rebellion next
Yeah!
week. Yeah, we're playing Rebellion, Pavilion stage.
Friday.
3:30 on the Friday.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock on the Friday. We've just done
Stage.
Pavilion stage. Just done a music video, shot DIY for Lights Out in Suburbia, which we're putting on the internet at some point soon. We've got a few more coming up. We've to do Skegness in October.
Yeah, big
We've
gig,
got
Skegness,
we've got Stonegarter in November. We've got a bit of break before that, but yeah, a few gigs and yeah, the video, and then hopefully recording next year, maybe summertime. So we're just sort of writing and playing at the minute for a new album.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
maybe a full length.
Hopefully, yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan.
I think we all go on holiday, don't we? After Rebellion, I think each one of us is away for like a week, but a different week.
Yeah.
Vacation, sorry.
Well, so can you talk about filming the music video? What the concept of the video is, and kind of by the look on your face, it looks like you had some struggle.
The artistic director, yeah, we did it. We practiced at a really interesting place. It's an old like bingo hall called the Plaza in Northwich, and an old cinema.
Initially, yeah.
So it's kind of like it's a big space, and with us practicing there, we were like, well, fuck it, like why don't we shoot the video here? And it's basically me walking and singing,
Yeah.
and in the dark because it's lights out. So that's the
awesome.
concept.
That's awesome.
Being in the dark.
High concept video. Like Christopher Nolan shit.
Oh, shit. Well, so then it was probably a fairly easy video to film then.
No, we showed it
No,
in reverse.
really hard.
We had to walk backwards. And everything was tenet. It was just like everything was done in reverse. I had to play guitar backwards.
There's no continuity whatsoever.
Yeah, really hard. Really professional work.
Yeah, we had fun. It's good.
You guys.
It was shot by a guy who drinks in like our local pub. Who's called Mikey Tightroll.
Tightroll.
Shout out to
Tightroll.
Mike
shout
Tightroll.
out. Tightroll shout out.
You're a dude.
So cool. He smokes like rolling tobacco, but if he ever gives anybody a cigarette, he can't smoke it because he rolls it so tightly it's impossible to inhale.
Yeah.
You guys are hilarious, and I think I'm gonna close with that. Thank you guys for giving me some of your time tonight.
Thank you.
for having
Cheers.
us, yeah.
This was an all over the place interview, but I loved every minute of it. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, cheers.
Thank you for having us. I would stay awake just to hear you.
We're Kids in the Teeth, and you're watching Last Rockers TV.
Where you are sleeping.